Welcome. Yo, what's up, everybody out there? Thank you for joining me today in a haunted basement studio right now, or even on the rewind. So, today I am going to be talking Evil Dead Rise, the film that just came out this last weekend. And I really hope that you guys went and seen it, supported some horror films out there. But, um, yeah, this is going to be live. This is going to be a free talk. This is not going to be scripted. I do have some notes here to keep myself in line. And in case I might just fuck up everything. Who knows? But Evil Dead Rise. Man, you guys ever watch any of the Evil Dead movies out there? This shit is awesome. Yo, what's up, Mr. Go Lucky? How are you doing, buddy? So, cheers. Let me take a drink and we're going to jump into this. Welcome to the Book of the Dead. Come with me and let's open it and let's see what demon has in store for us. Hey, make sure you bring an extra pair of clothes because this is going to get awfully bloody. And is there blood in this movie? I would say there's just a little bit of blood. Absolutely loved it. So the opening fucking scene, dude, we're going to get it's like Cabin in the Woods. So they're going to go in the cabin, man. We need a cabin in this movie. And it's kind of like the 2013 film, but there's three kids there, three people, and two of them are on the dock. You kind of get a POV film of like maybe the demon coming in, kind of like how in the original ones were. But it turns out to be a drone. But the dude that's driving the drone, he's like, those blades wouldn't decapitate you, but they sure will fucking cut your face up. And then the girl's like, what's up with the other girl? And she's like, oh, I gave her a Kulana pin. She's tripping out. I hate girls like that. It's like she's like, I'm gonna go check on her. So the other girl leaves the dude on a dock with the fucking the drone. And so she goes in there, and the girl is laying on a bed, and she's curled up in a ball in this big old bed. And her friend's like, hey, are you okay? And she's like, like mumbling some stuff. Looks like she's in some pain or something. But all you see is her back. Her friend says, okay, I'm going to give you like 30 minutes to wake up. And so she sits down on a couch, a little chair, and the girl's back to her so she can see the girl laying there. And she opens her book and she starts to read it. And what she's reading, all of a sudden, her friend starts saying it out loud. And she like looks up and her friend's like mumbling it. And then all of a sudden, her friend is stood up like on the bed. Her back's to her, but she was in a fetal position now. All of a sudden, she's like sitting up like this, Indian style. And she's repeating the words of the book. And it's some crazy shit. I can't remember it all because I just seen the movie. And she's like, what the fuck? And then the girl like falls off the bed. This girl's like possessed or something. The friend with the book goes over to her and says something to her. And she turns around and grabs the friend's head and fucking scalps her. Fucking rips her fucking head off. Fucking just scalps her. And then she fucking takes off, the girl that's possessed. She takes off with the scalp and she goes to the dock. And then she drops it on the dock. And the fucking boyfriend's like, what? And all of a sudden, the possessed girl jumps in the dock while the girl that just got scalped is slowly fucking walking onto the dock, like fucking stumbling. The boyfriend doesn't realize that the scalping just happened. And then all the fucking sudden, he jumps in the lake to go after his girlfriend. And all of a sudden, blood comes up from the lake. And the boyfriend's decapitated head comes fucking flying up and lands on the dock. And then the possessed girl slowly rises out of the lake, and it says Evil Dead Rise. Cut, opening credit scene. Boom! Fuck yeah. Now we know what we're getting into. That shit just blew me fucking crazy. I'm like, oh my God, are they going to actually do this? Is this going to be actually a good movie? Hell yeah, man. That fucking opening scene was the shit. But you know what's crazy? Right after that opening scene, it says the previous day or the day before. The day before. So now the whole movie started before the opening scene. So it kind of going to bookend the movie with the opening scene and end credit scene and what happened in between. And so let's see where we at here. Scalp. All right. I just want to keep myself in order, y'all. Told you this shit's live, we're just free talking here. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna get to the real story. Beth is she's a rock star or some sort of shit. She's a guitar fucking thing. She comes home because she finds out that she's pregnant. And when she gets home, she walks onto this apartment building. And when they show this apartment building, holy fucking shit, man, the atmosphere and the look of it is so awesome, man. It pulls you in and you're on the edge of your seat just looking at this apartment building. This apartment building is going to be condemned within a month, so the tenants have to leave. And yet Beth doesn't know this, so she goes upstairs and to her sister Ellie, and she has 2 kids. And Beth shows up, unexpected, and Ellie's like, when did you get in town? She's like, I Ubered here, not telling her that she's pregnant, so you don't know this. The audience, we assume it because you took a pregnancy test. So Beth is fucking telling Ellie, where's the husband? I got a gift for him. She's like, oh, hey kids, why don't you go get some pizza? So she sends the kids to go get some pizza. While they're getting some pizza, she tells them like they broke up. I told you this 2 months ago, Beth, but you never listen when you're on the road. She's like, yeah, when I'm on the road, shit's all crazy. So fucking as the kids get back into the apartment building, into the parking lot where they parked the car, an earthquake happens and fucking everything starts shaking. And in the asphalt in the parking garage, a big crack fucking cracks. And then all of a sudden a hole opens up, a big hole. And Danny, I had to say that from fucking Halloween 6. Danny, he's the son, and he sees the hole, and he's like, I'm gonna go in there. Oh, there's an old safe here, because the building back in the 1920s used to be an old bank, but now it's an apartment building, and so this part of the building has been closed off for years. Who knows how long? He gets in the safe and he's looking for all sorts of shit. And all of a sudden he finds some records. And he's like, oh, this is pretty cool. Because earlier in the night, he's a kind of a DJ. He's in his room. He's making music, scratching records and shit. And so, oh, by the way, the audio, the fucking sound in this fucking movie is absolutely fucking amazing. It made the movie so good, especially watching it in the movie theater, how loud it was, and just like it was on point, dude. It made you kind of like jump a little bit, and it was just fucking perfect. So he finds the records. He's like, okay, he takes these, and then like he sees this paper, something wrapped in paper, and he pulls the paper out, and there's all these fucking flies and like around it, and they fucking fly off and buzz off, and there it is, the Book of the Dead. He fucking grabs it and they fucking take off. And then they end up making it back upstairs to the apartment. And so now, we got the book in the apartment. We got, mother and sisters there. And what happens next? Let's see where we're going to go from there. Fucking yeah, man. Ugh, so much blood in this. Where are we at? I went way too far down for some reason. I don't know what I was doing. I think what are you doing? All right. Here we go. The decapitated head on the dock, man. That was fucking crazy though. So the pizza comes. They don't bring the pizza back upstairs because of the Earthquake, and the mom, hugs him. I love you way more than I love pizza. And this movie really is shows you that it's a family, okay? And the family is you know who we're gonna follow. And if you remember in all the other Evil Dead movies, they were friends. They were boyfriend and girlfriends. It was a group of friends, never a family element. And in this movie, it is a family element, man. So it puts another element to it because and especially when you have a little girl part of the family. I have two daughters myself, around this girl's age. So it kind of really touches home. So the earthquake happens. He finds the Book of the Dead and he brings it back upstairs. And so since they're looking at it, okay, see where we got here. Danny, okay, I just want to make sure that we're going in order here. All right, so Danny and what's her Bridget, the siblings. I guess there's three kids, and they're the older ones. The other girl name I have it down here. She's younger, so the older ones are in Danny's room, and he's fucking looking at this book, and this book has like fucking teeth on it, and it's holding it, and he like fucking tries to peel the fucking teeth open to pry it open, and he cuts himself, and blood drips on top of the fucking book. He's like, "Oh man, I'm okay," and sucks his blood, and then it shows the blood on top of the book, and it fucking drains into the book, and then all of a sudden the teeth start opening, and so they can open the fucking book. And he's looking at it, and he's looking at it, and Bridge is like, "Man, this shit's fucking not cool, man. This is no, you need to put that shit back. Stop it. Close that book." He's like, "Oh, okay, I will." And he closes it, and then he goes to the records, and he found 3 records. And so he pulls out the first record, and on that record, the priest is saying how they found the book, and they're wondering, and they're arguing with each other, is it even safe? And then so he pulls out the second record, and that's when the shit hits the fucking fan, because fucking the demon's voice starts taking over fucking the environment. And Danny's fucking trying to fucking turn the power off. Stop, fucking stop. And it won't stop. And the fucking pages of the Book of the Dead book is just fucking flipping. The audio's just going fucking crazy. And you got this demon voice fucking talking. Fucking the power fucking turns off. Boom. Fucking absolutely crazy. The demon now is roaming around the apartment building, and it fucking finds Ellie, the mom, and it fucking goes fucking right into her when she's in the elevator and attacks her in the elevator. And the elevator's closed, and she's kind of looking around, and she gets fucking pushed from one side. She looks around, there's nobody there. She fucking gets pushed back again from the other side. There's nobody there. Fucking her eyes and her pupils are getting all fucking big. She fucking don't know what's going on. And then fucking she all of a sudden gets ripped up. And then all of the electrical wire from the elevator starts wrapping around her arms and starts wrapping around her legs, just like it did in the old Evil Dead movies. That was the tree roots were wrapping around the arms and legs and fucking pulling them apart. And then fucking she's in the elevator, and all it shows her, she's just sprung all out, and it's like, it's like, holy fuck, man. This is a horror movie, and this is a fucking movie that is, they know what they're doing, and I'm fucking so glad I'm sitting here watching this. Told you this is going to be a long one. You can come and go as long as you want, but I'm just barely into some bitch. So let's see where we go from here. All right. Wrapping around tree roots, we got any yo, what's going down there in Facebook? Yo. Yeah, I see you. Yeah, man. The even the director was saying, that was definitely an homage with the tree roots and everything. So yeah, so fucking Ellie is fucking possessed, and so I mean, she gets back into the apartment and she walks up and she starts cooking some fucking eggs, just fucking dropping all these eggs in with the shells. She don't give a fuck, man. And it's only showing her back, and like the kids and her sister are like looking at her like, "Are you okay?" I mean, she fucking like she turns around and she's like saying some crazy shit, but then she falls on her hands and knees, and then all of a sudden she's like vomits. Whoa, whoa! It's like all this white, nasty, gray, clunky shit. I mean, not just a little bit, everywhere. Wow! Sorry about that. Wow! And I was like, holy fuck. I'm on the edge of my fucking seat. Like, where the fuck is this going? They end up you know, she ends up grabbing Bridget, and she fucking grabs her tattoo gun and she's fucking holding it up, fucking trying to her eye, trying to get her. Well, first she fucking like sticks it like somewhere, like on her face or something, like in her own face or her own mouth or something. Boom! And then she turns it to fucking Bridget and she's fucking trying to get in her eye and she can't, but then she scratches, gets her right on the side of her eye, but gets her really good. And fucking it's pretty bad. And then she fucking gets hit, boom, from behind. I believe what happens. Dude, it goes really fast. But so she's like down like for right now, and they're trying to recover, and I believe that the kids they lock themselves in their room, and let me see where we're going here real quick. Told you this is live. I can't fucking just keep rolling. Brisket tattoo gun, and there's I think it's that same part where like she's trying to get away, and that's when they grab the cheese grater and fucking use the cheese grater. I'm like, no, they're gonna do it. And hard on the fucking leg. I mean, not like a very tap it, no, smashes on the leg and it smashes it down and it rips all the fucking skin off the fucking leg and it shows it. Gruesome. The practical effects in the shit is awesome. And so the kids, so they knocked her down and they're kind of like hiding and the demon possessed Ellie is like in a dark spot in the hallway. Um, but the front door opens up and it's the neighbors, and she turns around. She's like, yes, more kills, more souls I can take with me. So she fucking goes after the neighbors and attacks them in the hallway. So when they go in the hallway, they fucking lock her out. But man, the fucking hallway scene's so cool with the fucking, I'm sure you motherfuckers heard about this scene with, the little fucking peephole through the door, and how like she's just sitting there acting like, mommy, Ellie, hey, honey, please let me in. Mommy will help you out, in this talking normal, but with that makeup on her face and now she's fucking possessed. That is so awesome. And she's like, all of a sudden, she fucking fights. The neighbor comes and she like, because when she gets pushed out there, she grabs one of the older neighbors and fucking goes right towards his eye, like, and fucking eats his eyeball, like grabs his eyeball out of his socket, and then she fucking spits it at the other guy and it lands in his mouth. Classic Sam Raimi shit. He had a part in that, saying, "Hey, maybe do this." And then so the other neighbor, the one that's always smoking, comes out with the gun. Boom! And you're seeing pretty much all of this through the little peephole. So it's fucking pretty damn cool. And she gets shot and fucking boom, falls on the ground. And fucking uh you see him fucking going after her and past the people. Then you see another gunshot, but she grabs the gun and there's one that shoots him, and she comes back to the door and she's trying to open the door. And there's even a scene there where oh fuck, I'm gonna jump all over the place, where uh she's outside and the littlest daughter, Cassidy, and she's like hearing mommy, from the other side. She's even seeing her. She's like, "Oh no, mommy's just sick. Can you please let me in?" And like she ends up, manipulating her because she still thinks that it's her mom. And she unlocked. I mean, it takes for a while for the finally unlock that door, unlock it. Go ahead, come on, Cassidy, you can do it. Click, boom, fucking board the door busts open, but the fucking chain's on it. But her hand comes in and fucking grabs Cassidy and it's holding her up and fucking choking her. And fucking the other siblings come running out. They fucking hear that shit. They fucking get Cassidy off of her and are slamming the fucking door in her fucking arm and finally be able to get her arm out of there and they fucking lock it. Awesome fucking scenes, man. I mean, how many fucking scenes, like every fucking scene in this film is so fucking fun, awesome, on the edge of your seat, balls to the wall with the fucking audio right in your face, man. I love it. All right, man. So, we are fucking, she eats the dude's eyeball. And then fucking, there's 3 dead bodies now out in the hallway, man. So, what the hell is going down with that, All of them motherfuckers are out in the hallway dead. And so they are locked in the apartment. But since Bridget got like fucked up by the demon, she is slowly turning into a demon. And then it rapidly goes like that. She's sitting on the edge of the counter, like perched up on the counter. I don't know if she's fucking pissing or something. But like, goddamn, what's his name, real quick? I'm gonna find his name because I'm not gonna sit here and Danny, it's Danny and Bridget and the sister Beth. They're like they see her and she's like perched up like this behind her, and she's like you hear crunching, and she turns around and she's fucking eating a wine glass, and she swallows it, and you can see it poking through the glass through her neck. I'm just like, oh god. I gotta kill the little maggots inside my stomach, she says to them. Bites the glass again. Ah, fucking, ugh. So, and then she goes after them. She runs after them and fucking. All right, so let's go there real quick. She runs after them. God damn it. Oh, I didn't mean to say that word. Oh man, it's so fun doing this shit live. I'm almost there. Where's it at? So she runs after her and fucking what's her name? Bridget. Bridget's cutting off a doll's head, and then she fucking put it on the end of a mop stick. And I can't remember what she said that she called it, but like it was to ward off like evil spirits. But like on the end, after the doll head's up here and the end of the sticks of the mop is like all sharp. And so when Bridget goes running after her, she fucking puts it up like that. And Bridget goes right into it, gets impaled right through the mouth and goes out of her head. And it's straight up practical effects. And it's so fucking gory, awesome, fucking great fucking job, doing some Terrifier 2 shit on this one, man. Loved it. And so, and then she like slowly pulls it out of her mouth and his blood goes everywhere. Oh, and like how the possession of Bridget. So before like they confront her, she's like starts coughing, like she's like looking at her fucking scratch from the fucking gun, the tattoo gun, and it opens up, and then like blood starts coming out of her fucking nose. It's like a lot, dripping out of her mouth, out of her fucking eyes, like this blood out of her whole, like everywhere is coming down. And then it turns all black and shit. Fucking awesome, man. Absolutely fucking thought it was so cool. All right, let me get back on here track real quick, guys. All right, I think I'm there. Stabiny is what she stabbed her with, fucking right through the mouth with the fucking doll head on the end of it. She named it Stabiny. All right, so okay, so there was a point there where like before her mom, like when her mom first Ellie went all possessed, they thought she was dead. I can't remember what fucking the fucking bathroom scene. Fuck. How can I not fucking okay? All right, the bathroom scene. It's not even written on here. Whoa, man, holy shit, dude. That was balls to the wall. That was so fucking fun. So exciting. On the edge of my seat. Loved the whole thing, man. She's like fucking she's burning up. She's burning up hot. So they throw her in the bathtub, and then fucking the bathtub water starts fucking boiling. And the group of siblings, they fucking step back, and she fucking just boom, right out of the fucking bathtub, onto the wall, onto the ceiling, holding it up. And then that fucking, I mean, we all seen in the trailer, and oh, did it work so much better than the movie theaters. And the longer version of it is, oh, it was fucking awesome. And I was gonna pull up all these actresses' names, and I forgot Allison something, but my bad. I really should have fucking been knowing all these actresses' names because man, they did a hell of a job. But man, her fucking up there on the screen was fucking crazy. So if you motherfuckers haven't gone to the movie theaters to watch this, you need to go. So yeah, that bathroom scene was insane. So they thought she was dead after that, and so they kind of like put her in her bed, and then like her eyes would all of a sudden open up, and they would close it, and open up again, and they close it. A fly came in and landed on her eye. I think it like kind of went in, and then all of a sudden she woke up, and that's when they had the big old fight, and where she gets pushed out into the hallway. Told you to be jumping around a little bit. So that's how she ended up in the hallway because they thought she was dead at the beginning. All right, sweet. We are fucking rocking and a rolling, motherfuckers. Where are we at here? You know, Danny and Bridget, they try to protect Casey. Okay, this is where we're going in. Okay, so they tied up Bridget after they fucking stabbed her and the fucking impelled her through the head, the mouth. Danny ties her up like with blankets and tie, but then all of a sudden the demon is gonna get out of that, and the demon is slowly like fucking approaching them when they don't see. And Danny has a knife, and he turns around and he sees fucking Bridget coming at him with the fucking blanket around her. He fucking stabs her, and he throws Casey like, "Get out of here!" Like, and shuts the door, so it's just him one on one with her, and they're fighting. And then all of a sudden, he comes out with a knife in him, and he dies. And it's like he kind of got killed off screen, but it's like, oh no, the older brother now is fucking dead. That's not good because now it's only Casey and her aunt Beth, and Beth is pregnant. And so there's one scene where Ellie has got Beth, and she's like, I want your soul. And then you hear boom, 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 boom. And it's fucking the baby's heartbeat. And she goes and puts her head to her stomach. She's like, two souls. Yep. I was like, oh no, man, this movie's so awesome. And so it's time. All right, man. It's time for fucking Casey and fucking Beth to get away. Get out of this fucking or get out of this fucking apartment, and let's get out of here. But they're on the top floor, on the 13th floor. They need to get down to the parking basement. But the fucking elevator is all fucked up. It keeps on hitting, it's closing itself, open it up. There's wires pulled all down from when Ellie got fucking suspended from the fucking elevator. So they run there. There is a fire escape, but it's locked. And she's got the hammer, Beth is, and she's hitting it down. Bam, bam, bam. It's not working. She kind of looks over there and she fucking sees a shotgun. And so she grabs this fucking shotgun. And at that time, fucking all of the people that are dead in the hallway are possessed and coming back to life. And so she shoots one of them, boom, and then fucking uh they gotta go to the elevator. So they run to the elevator, they look up, Ellie's coming after her. They fucking shoot Ellie, boom, her arm fucking flies off. They shoot Ellie, her leg fucking flies off. And all of a sudden, the siblings that died, Bridget and Danny and Ellie, the mother, they merge into one giant fucking monster possessed demon. And so they got like 3 limbs, fucking 2 leg, 4 legs, and they're going after them. They're in the fucking elevator. They're trying to get it fucking to work. Cassidy sees that keys are fucking stopping it from closing. The keys are stopping the fucking elevator from closing, and she grabs the fucking keys and it shuts. And then she's hitting the button that this, and all of a sudden the power like it kicks on and it fucking takes her down. And so they get down to the car, and it's the same keys to their car. So they, or maybe not their car, because they have a little beeper on it, little fucking alarm, and they hit it. It's like a Volkswagen. They get in it and they fucking take off. Boom. But the big ass crack in the asphalt stops them from fucking leaving. And so the car's fucking stuck. And then all of a sudden, in the rearview mirror, you fucking see the fucking possessed Ellie, Danny, and Bridget coming after them. And fucking so they get out, and it's kind of like a little round car chase type of scene. And then you kind of see in the parking garage a tree fucking trimmer, like a fucking truck that fucking cuts down trees and has a tree grinder in it. I wonder where this is gonna go, Michael. So yeah, and awesome fucking crazy shit. Fucking so the car won't work. They get the gate of the garage to open, but then now it's slowly coming down, and fucking Beth grabs fucking Cassidy. Let's fucking go. And they take off fucking running. Beth jumps underneath. Cassie does, but right before the gate shuts, the possessed grabs fucking Cassidy and pulls her down, and the gate fucking shuts. And now Beth is fucking on the other side of the gate while Cassidy's getting dragged into the back of that tree cutter's fucking trailer. And so fucking she's like, no, no, she fucking can't get it open. She fucking finds a little part in the fence where she's breaking, she's kicking it, hitting it. She finally is able to get through back into the parking garage, and she runs up to fucking Cassidy in there, and fucking she has the fucking shotgun, and she fucking shoots the fucking possessed Ellie. Ellie fucking falls down, and then fucking she grabs Cassidy, and the fucking there's a fucking chainsaw right there, and it fucking falls on the ground. They turn on the fucking meat grinder. The meat grinder's fucking going on. The meat grinder, the wood grinder, and it's on, and they're trying to one time they're trying to push one of the fucking girls in there, get off. They're able to turn it off, and fucking the possessed fucking Ellie, and with all of her limbs, is fucking like coming at her. The fucking chainsaw. She ends up like fucking cutting off fucking limbs, and they're fucking going into the wood chipper. And fucking blood is just fucking squirting out of the end of it, covering the whole place up with blood. How did we get down there? How did we get down to the fucking apartment building before all this happened? When they got into that elevator and it started getting covered in blood, blood that started seeping out from everywhere. They're in the elevator and it's coming a pool of blood where they are having to swim, and the weight capacity of the elevator cannot hold all that blood. So that's when it comes falling all the way down to the parking garage. It busts open with blood just going everywhere, with them two sliding out like the end of a pool gets broken, and this everywhere. And fucking, they are just covered in fucking blood. Cassidy is like, no, no, she can't die, she can't die. And she's able to open her eyes. And when Cassidy gets ripped from the fucking gate when it's closing from the parking garage, I'm like, no, 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 no. They got the little girl. They got the little girl. That like it's like it puts you there where you don't want to, see the little girl die. And so now Bridget is fucking cutting up fucking Ellie with the chainsaw, and then all is left is her head. And she's even talking about, her normal voice, and fucking saying, hey, well, she says something like, you're just a groupie or something like that. I can't remember. Throws her head in everywhere. And then fucking, so, Beth and Cassidy live, and Cassidy, is probably going to take care of, or getting taken care of by Beth or adopted by her. And Beth's going to have a daughter, and we'll see where it goes. And then the very next day, a girl walks into the parking garage to get her car, and all of a sudden you get that POV look, and then it's fucking back at the cabin. So that fucking entity, yeah, it had to be totally the only way to get that third record that played said that the entity, the only way that demon could get like maybe killed was total body dismemberment. And so that's what happened. They all end up merging together, but getting thrown through the wood chipper Michael Myers and fucking this totally body dismemberment, it fucking ended it, like, but that it ended the body. The demon was still out there. So the demon didn't have a body, it needed another body to go into, and that's when it went into that the girl the next day that ends up in the cabin. So it bookmarks the opening scene to the ending scene. Again, and at the very end, after all the credits, you do hear some flies buzzing around. So it does leave it up for a sequel for sure. And will they go that route? I don't see why they wouldn't, with how fucking much it made you. I know this movie is going to be successful, and I haven't checked the numbers out. I will probably do it later, but hell yeah, man, fucking, it was an awesome, awesome movie. My final thoughts and rankings on it was, there's so much blood, a lot of blood, gruesomeness, or like cringy, like, oh my God, I don't want to see that. There was a lot in it, but not too much. I would still say the 2013 film had more, I want to cover my eyes moments in it. This one, though, it was just a wild ride, and there was like, it went by so fast. Like, I just enjoyed the hell out of it. So when you come down to the final ranking, when a movie is so good like that, and you can watch it 37 times in a row, because this movie is a fucking 10 out of 10, baby. I can watch this movie 37 times in a row, man. Absolutely awesome, man. So y'all tell me what you think about Evil Dead Rise. I'm trying to think if anything I missed. Not a whole lot. Probably did miss a lot of stuff in this, but we'll, you know, maybe I'll probably when the fucking movie comes out on DVD, Blu-ray, maybe do a revisited on this one. But man, well, I'm definitely gonna be watching it again. Like, I want to watch it again. It was so good. Um, yeah, this is the second 37 times in a row I watched this. A 10 out of 10 I've gave this year. The other one I will put in the card. It'll probably go up over there. And so, I don't think I can do that in this one because it's live. Yeah, but yeah, go check out my channel. You'll find some shit down there if you like it. I want to thank you all for joining me today in a Haunted Basement Studio. I do appreciate it. And hell yeah, Evil Dead Rise. I already took a shower after I watched it. Maybe I need to go take another shower after the review. Laters.